Hey everybody, living retired. Man, we've been getting a ton of water, a lot of rain, still got some more coming. Already been harvesting off of the lettuce. Gave a big bag to my neighbor, what we didn't feel like eating. That's the thing, with that homegrown lettuce, you take the outside leaves off and it will rejuvenate. Cucumber's doing good. I'm trying to route the runners so they go up the trellis. Everything else doing good. Tomatoes are climbing, man. Woo-wee! And I think on Joanne's little cherry tomato, she's already got some on there, but everything's way too early yet. What this is about is my onions. This is really first year I grew onions, and I started having a situation. I don't know if I'll see any here. Yeah. You see this right here? That little bulb that's popping up? That's called bolt. The onions are bolting. What happens is that shaft gets real solid, and it's almost like a lifeline all the way to the ball that you're trying to grow. And pretty much when they start bolting, not all of them, it's like the plant just decides it wants to become a cedar. When that grows, it'll grow into a flower ball. And if you want seeds, that's how you get them. But what happens when that little cone starts developing, then all the nutrients is going up top. The ball stops producing. And actually what would happen, all of the nutrients from the ball and everything else going up to feed that seed ball that's in the formation, everything just starts dying and rotting. I had quite a few. This morning I pulled up a small little stretch, but before I did that, I had pulled a few of the onions out of my trays over there that had the little bolts forming. And I'm not losing anything. When I buy a bag of onions, sometimes almost half of them goes bad. I like onions, but the onion itself, I don't cook with them enough. But what I love is flavor. So I had an idea. I went and cut all of the greens off. And actually I'm going to do this to all of them. Because when the onion ball, you just don't know. It's almost like Russian roulette. Is it going to survive? Is it going to do right? As it grows and tries to form, eventually the green shafts are going to die off. I see more value in those green shoots than the actual ball itself, and I'll show you why. Okay, here we are. The few plants that I did, I plucked them. I cut the greens off of them, and that I'm going to have to do better. I slipped. Usually you don't want to get that white covering in on it. So I usually just, I could have got my scissors, but I'll throw that away. Okay, I think I got them all now. Just a few plants that I had pulled up. I cut them in about an inch length. Actually, I had this whole jar full. And for flavoring, I think we made some kind of a soup, like a potato soup or something. And I put just a small little, quite a few of these into it. No, it was like a beef lo mein, those bag things you buy from Walmart. That's what it was. It's got the noodles. I usually make a small little bag of rice, kind of make a little bed, and then I pour all that stuff. But I added some of that onion in on it. Just a good little pinch. And man, it flavored it up good. Joanne really noticed it. And that jar, hopefully I'm going to be able to fill up quart jars. But I mean, this stuff is dried thoroughly. It's crunchy, but I'm leaving it about an inch long. That way it doesn't fall through the grates in my dehydrator. And that's what I do. I cut them up, put them on my dehydrator trays, dry them up. It takes about 3.5 hours, about 3 hours. And then I jar it up. And that stuff will keep for a long time. And like I said, onion ball or something, there's a lot of time. I mean, not when you pull it from the garden, then you got to go and hang it somewhere for a couple weeks and let it dry and yada yada yada. And there's still, if you don't get enough of the moisture out of it, there's still a chance that it can go bad in storage. This stuff here won't go bad. That won't be included because that's one of those bolts. And those stems get really, really solid. And usually that ends up going all the way down to the ball. And then it's just like a interstate pipeline. It just starts sucking all the nutrients out of the ball, and the ball rots. But that will probably get me, top that one out, probably almost get me 2 other jars full. And flavor, I mean, I love flavor. And a little bit of this, a few pieces of that, put it into a soup or something, and then let it soak and let it hydrate and get all the flavor coming out into it and get it dispersed into the soup. Oh man, that tastes awesome. But this is my first year for onions, but I think I'm on a very productive path in harvesting my onions, is harvesting the greens before they go bad. And this will last longer than any onion ball. And I still get the flavor of the onion. Oh man, I can smell these right now. Onion smell is so awesome. But that's what we're doing. That's what Living Retired is doing with the onions. We're cutting the greens and dehydrating them for long-term storage and for quick usage. Hopefully it gives you an idea. Y'all have a good day, and we got to get to cutting and get to drying. Joanne and I, we do appreciate you, and she says bye too. She's inside watching a movie. And I'm going to hit my coffee because I need it, because I've been doing a lot of stuff. Excuse me. Got some rain guards, and on the edge of that gutter on that end of the house, just to keep any kind of debris going into my tanks. I've got 2 50-gallon barrels, and that's my rain catcher. So I was putting rain guards up there and doing a little repair here and there, and now doing onions. So this is my early day workout. All right, we're gone. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you again. Thank you for watching.